Alright, I am gonna wrap this stream up real soon. I'm 15 minutes out, or 14 minutes out. I got other stuff to do. Other people to spend time with, not just myself. This is gonna be more than enough content for the next few days too. And I'm sure people that watch it will get a thrill out of seeing me die and rage a little bit against the Skellies. Just a little bit. Exactly the right amount. Just enough for it to be inappropriate. Inventory management. How the hell you shoot something behind you? Trying to shoot me. The greatest horror of all Minecraft adventures. Alright, which one of these is the Frank story? We've already read that one. We've already read that one. We've already read that one. Alright, Bammer Nation News, Dave's Journal, and a bunch of other shit. Let's put the ones we've already read down here. Alright, Bammer Nation News, 4/30/2014. Thursday, July 30th, 2014, Jarno VH attempts escape. An anonymous tip foiled an escape attempt today. Witness overheard escape plans and tipped off the authorities. Police recovered what seemed to be toenail clippings, socks, and a journal that will be released for public amusement. Remember, the rest of the paper seems to have been chewed off. Dave's journal. People don't know what it's like to not ever be able to have a family. I was once normal miner trying to earn a living in the world. I had dreams. I used to love the sunlight, but now it burns my skin. I hated the darkness, but it embraced me. I was not turned into a zombie from being bitten. My transformation came through a dream, much like Wessam's. We talk occasionally, like he is the next generation of Enderman. I am the next generation of zombie. I too was turned when I had a dream, but I was chosen to be a zombie. I was on the ground, and zombies were looking down at me. In the background, I could see a terrifying giant. One of the zombies poked my head, and I started to have an incredible headache. I woke up and went to the infirmary, but I turned inside. I bit 10 people, but most of them were sick anyways. Only a few were doctors. The only thing that helps me cling to my humanity is writing in this journal. I am fortunate to still have the ability to write, but I still wish to become living again. My name is Dave. I'm different from other zombies. I still have my humanity. I am not just mindlessness. Poor Dave. I mean, you shouldn't have bit a ton of people, but damn poor Dave. Oh, he was just referencing Wessam, so let's read Wessam. Date: 7/28/1045. The black spots are almost completely covering my body, and I feel like bed keeps getting shorter. The patients and doctors keep looking at me. I can feel their judging eyes staring on my skin. It makes me squirm. I'm not just some freak show. I just to be left die in peace. Jarno's diary, day 67. Day 67. I ate today. The toenail clippings. I had to. Jarno. Aw, man. That's the guy that escaped. Them toenail clippings. The Saga of Lillian. Once upon a TNT by a fort, there lived a slow child named Lillian who rode a diamond. One day, while his enchanted books were in the forest, Lillian drank away on his diamond. Naturally, his wish was eaten. Lillian cared not, for he knew what he must do. Signal every blue Nahano rider yo in a 38-mile radius. The end. Okay, so this story and one of the others that we read, I think is the Saga of Amanda. I genuinely think these stories were just created by old school AI that just does not know what the fuck it's saying. Like, it just throws a bunch of words together thinking they'll make sense. Oh, that's 11 pages. Let's do the other one first. Deja Vu 3:9. Deja vu is a flaw in reality, something they canceled. They make everyone forget it, but they can't set time back exactly to the point where it was before the deletion. You might be experiencing it very soon. It was really nice to meet you, Zoromarin. Dun 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 dun. Spoopy. Let me find out Kaltrux made that. Page 1 of 11. One day, a child no older than... oh, hold on. What's the name of this book? The Lovely Day. The Lovely Day. One day, a child no older than 13 went to a park to meet a friend of his. He saw a man sitting on... oh, God. He saw a man sitting on a bench. He asked the man, "This day is lovely. What do you plan to do today?" The man answered simply, "I plan to enjoy this lovely day." So far, so safe. The boy wondered to himself what he meant. Or more accurately, whether or not the man meant more than what he said. Recalling a time when another man said something, but meant much more than what he initially stated, the boy had been confused for a moment, before realizing what that man meant. "Do you mean I plan enjoy this lovely day, as I plan to do something quite enjoyable, or just I plan to enjoy this lovely day, as if not to do anything particular?" he asked the man. The man gave a soft chuckle and explained, "My intent of the phrase is the latter suggestion. I simply plan to enjoy the day. This day may contain more than a bright sunny day. It contains this quite pleasant conversation, and whatever comes next. The future is the future. The past, the past. Those two things do not matter as much as the present. The present, what happens next, is always the most important. I intend to enjoy as much of the contents of this day as I can." At that final sentence, the boy's friend arrived. "Hello," the boy said to his friend, cheerfully. "Hello," replied the girl who just arrived present. "What happens next is always the most important. I intend to enjoy as much of the contents of this day as I can." At that final sentence, the boy's friend arrived. Did I just go back a page? "Hello," replied the girl who just arrived. What do you plan on doing today?" "Nothing in particular. I just plan to continue enjoying this lovely day," said the boy, and he gave a soft chuckle like the man did earlier. The boy looked back to the bench, and a confused look appeared upon his face when he saw that the man had disappeared. The girl followed his gaze and asked him, "Is there something wrong?" The boy simply responded, "Oh, nothing." He looked away and then felt a strange urge to look back. He noticed that a note was on the bench where the man was sitting. He picked the note up and unfolded it. The note read, "Treasure this day and treasure the next. Treasure yesterday, and most importantly, treasure the ones you love." 30 years later, the boy, who is now a man, went to the park with the one he loves. He told the one he loves, "This was the place that one of the most important events in my life took place. I met the man who left the note and heard his simple yet treasured wisdom here." "I remember that day. You had such a confused look on your face, yet you seemed to understand everything," recalled the girl, now a woman, and more importantly, the man's wife. Then a boy, no older than 13, walked up to them and sat down. The boy said, "This day is lovely. What do you plan to do?" The man simply answered, "Do you happen to be waiting for anyone today?" "Oh gosh." The new boy said, "How did you know?" The man chuckled softly, remembering the man, and said, "Let me tell you a story." He was the man and the boy. In both of the scenarios. I have exactly a minute till I am out of here. Let's go ahead and wrap things up and mentally prepare for other things, ladies, gentlemen, and peoples.